What's happening, everyone? Jason Wright here.
Hey everyone, Sarah here.
Today we're talking about AI agents, not the chatbot you ask questions to. I'm talking about autonomous agents that can actually handle workflows and multi-step tasks without you babysitting them.
Okay, so what's the difference? Because I think a lot of people hear AI agent and think it's just another way to say chat GPT.
Yeah, that's the confusion. ChatGPT is conversational. You ask it something, it responds, conversation's over. An AI agent is different. You give it a goal and it figures out the steps to get there. It can use tools, make decisions, loop back if something fails.
Give me an example.
All right, let's say you want to monitor your competitors' pricing. With a regular chatbot, you'd have to go check their websites, copy the prices, paste them somewhere, maybe ask the AI to analyze trends. With an agent, you tell it once, monitor these 5 competitors, check their pricing weekly, flag any changes over 10%, and send me a summary. Then it just does it, every week, without you touching it.
So it's automation, but smarter.
Exactly. It's automation that can adapt. If a competitor's website changes format, a normal automation breaks. An agent figures it out.
What are people actually using these for right now?
A lot of different things. I've seen agents handling email triage, pulling data from multiple sources and creating reports, managing social media scheduling based on engagement patterns. One guy I know has an agent that monitors his CRM, identifies leads that haven't been contacted in 30 days, and drafts follow-up messages for his team to review.
That's pretty specific.
That's the point. These aren't one-size-fits-all tools. You build them for your specific workflow. The question you need to ask is, what am I doing repeatedly that takes multiple steps? If the answer involves gathering information, making decisions based on rules, and taking action, an agent can probably handle it.
So how hard is it to set one up?
Depends on what you're trying to do. Some platforms make it pretty easy. You don't need to be a developer. But you do need to think through the logic. If this happens, do that. If that fails, try this instead. It's less about coding and more about mapping out the process.
And these are running 24/7?
They can be. That's one of the biggest advantages. You're sleeping, the agent's working. You're in a meeting, the agent's handling tasks. It doesn't take breaks, doesn't get distracted, doesn't forget steps.
What's the catch?
The catch is you have to set it up correctly. If you give an agent bad instructions or don't account for edge cases, it'll do exactly what you told it to do, even if that's not what you meant. So you need to test it, refine it, make sure it's doing what you actually want.
Sounds like it takes some upfront work.
It does. But once it's running, you get that time back exponentially. Think about how many hours you spend on repetitive tasks every month. If an agent can handle even half of that, the setup time pays for itself pretty quickly.
Any tools you recommend for people who want to try this?
There are a few platforms making this accessible. Zapier has some agent features now. Make.com is another option. If you want more control, there are frameworks like LangChain. But that's more technical. For most business owners, I'd say start simple. Pick one repetitive task and see if you can automate it with an agent.
One task at a time.
Exactly. Don't try to automate your entire business overnight. Start small, learn how it works, then expand.
Good advice.
If you're listening to this podcast and you like what you hear and you're curious about doing something similar for your own business or your own brand, your next step is simple. Go to intentionallyinspirational.com, click the blue button, and book a call with the human version of Jason. We'll talk through what it would actually look like to launch your own AI-hosted podcast, what's involved behind the scenes, and whether it even makes sense for your business right now. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
See you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious.